I'm Randy Reid, editor of the Edison Report, and I am here at LEDucation 2023 with Burt Grant and Caroline Rinker. And I am not normally this big. It's that I'm in a bigger chair is why I'm so much taller. But I want to thank you both. And let me just start with you, Caroline. Tell our audience, LEDucation is always a very good show. This is an incredible show. Why is it so much better this year than it's ever been?
I would think it's the quality of the exhibitors, the community support. People want to come out again, I believe, and meet in person and see fixtures in person. For 3 years we've been looking at a fixture on a Zoom call. It doesn't really work. You need to get out and see people and see the actual physical, manufacturing of, the product. So I think that's why.
Well, that's true. I think just the LEDucation name has exploded over the past few years, and it's become the show to be at. Regardless, I was just talking about 20 minutes ago to a couple of guys, and I asked them because they had interesting names on their name tag, and I said, "Where are you from?" And they said, "Turkey." And I said, "Turkey."
Really?
And I said, "Turkey." I said, "Did you come to New York just for the show?" And they said, "Yes." Of course, I thank them profusely for coming, but I think it shows the impact that the show is having internationally as well as nationally.
Well, I will tell you, I have seen a lot of Europeans here.
Yes.
So instead of the Europeans having their U.S. office handle this, they're bringing the Europeans over as well.
Yes.
So, we used to think of this as a regional show. Then we thought of it as a national show. Now it is truly an international show. And I will tell you, from my perspective, it has just been nonstop.
It is.
Absolutely nonstop. Now, yesterday I was working with Jason Gridley, and he was showing me his phone throughout the day. And how does attendance stack up this year compared to last year?
Well, last year was our first year back. I'd rather answer that question pre-pandemic.
Please.
Double
pre-pandemic. Okay, I did not know that. Well, congratulations. And we've been hearing some rumors, and I think you and I talked before the show about maybe a European pavilion. What on earth does that mean, and how would that work?
Well, there's an interest with a lot of European manufacturers. Unfortunately, they don't have UL or ETL or CSA. They have CE. And they were hesitant to even think of coming to our show. But then when I talked to a few people, they realized that we have in New York City the largest collection of lighting designers that do both domestic and international work. So all of a sudden, they do projects in the UK, in Europe, in the Middle East. They could specify foreign companies. So because of that, they could promote their products here.
So a New York rep could very well represent a European company that does not sell here in the U.S. and does not have UL at this time.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I find that fascinating. But to talk about a European pavilion, I mean, how would that work? Would you put it in the Americas?
And be America's whole show.
And right now it's by rep, and I think that's part of your success is that you've got everything by rep. How would you have a pavilion of European companies, given that you're organizing everything by rep?
Well, we could do it by country.
I was at Light Middle East, and you mentioned Turkey, and all the Turkish companies were all in one area at Light Middle East. So I think that could work. Okay, can we talk a little bit though about 2024? When do sign-ups start? And do you envision being sold out in 2024?
We probably already are, but sign-up starts tomorrow.
During the show, there's a setup where the exhibitors can go over and sign up for the existing exhibitors can sign up for 2024.
And they sign up here during the day, physically?
Yep.
Okay, so is there room for growth? Can you open up another hall here in this hotel somewhere for the future if you wanted to?
It'll be tight, but I think we could put more people in.
I don't know. We'd have to work with, and a shout out to Jason and his Connexus folks, and a shout out to Jordan and the Hilton folks, because I think they do a great job here. But, right now we have almost everything filled. This year we have the student competition, IES student competition in America's Hall too. But possibly we can fit somebody else in. But we don't want to, like we've often discussed between ourselves. We don't want it to grow too big, because then you lose the intimacy of what the show is all about.
I agree.
Yeah.
Intimacy is the key. And I just want to congratulate you both on the job that Wendy Kaplan and Craig Fox have done on the programs, because we are here and they are phenomenal.
Guys, that's a big part of our success also. It's the presentations. They toil for, hours upon hours to get the best presentations available.
And the online portion, did that go well on Monday?
I don't know on that.
Well, I can tell you, we heard it did.
Oh,
it went
great.
very well. We talked to Wendy last night, and she shared some of the numbers from
wow.
them, and it very successful.
Oh, excellent.
Okay,
Great.
close.
And a shout out to Miss Bontempo, who just walked over. She is our marketing, social media guru.
I agree with that. Okay, closing comments?
Well, just to add on to that, Kathy, our media person, and Jason Gridley are basically a major part of the success of our show.
Well, I work with them behind the scenes, and I would agree with that. Closing comments?
Ditto that.
Okay, that's it. So thank you very much, and congratulations on an incredible event.
Thank you.
The industry needs this.
Thank you.